It's so perfect for this Sunday. There's a place right here in your heart. And this is the Sunday in which you welcome David into your heart. It's a time where he reciprocates that and welcomes you into his heart. Ksenia this morning did such a beautiful prayer. And she spoke of the threshold. You might remember 2.5 years ago when we started our journey, we talked about this liminal space that we were in and talked about the threshold where you step into a new adventure. You are stepping across that threshold this morning, entering a new phase of your journey under new leadership. And it's a time to celebrate. It's a time to step forward and be part of the journey forward. But you guys have been doing that. Over the past 2 years, we have come together and nurtured the place in our hearts where spirit resides. We have come together and nurtured the heart of this spiritual community as it shows up in the collective. Things were a little unsettled when I started. I didn't expect that. But they were a little unsettled, but you guys stepped forward and you said, yes, we believe in what this community is and what it can be. And over this space, this liminal space, we've had the opportunity to come together and to consider so many things and to walk together through this sometimes sticky stuff and sometimes wonderful moments, right? And it has been such an honor to walk that journey with you. And to watch you nurture the acorns that we talked about last week. We talked about the acorn as this symbol, this transition symbol, whereby you've been nurturing something and you harvest it in the fall. And we've been harvesting those acorns, but the acorn is so interesting because it is a seed that brings forth new life. And we have nurtured that possibility. The acorn is also a symbol, a metaphor for the potential that lies within each one of you and the potential that lies within this spiritual community. And over these past few years, we've prepared the soil. We've moved the rocks out of the way that were holding us back. We've pulled the weeds of doubt and fear. We've watered the soil and the seeds with our prayer and meditation and spiritual practice. We've shown the light of our hearts out across this community. And what you're harvesting today is the result of all that work. and the sacredness with which you've walked this journey with me. And, this is a journey that continues forward, planting new seeds, new possibilities for growth in partnership with new leadership. And last week I invited you to consider that and to walk these grounds and to feel your connection with this community and to infuse your love and your dreams and your joys into those little acorns. So that we could gift Reverend David with those this morning. And David, I want you to know that this community knows that it's not your responsibility to plant all those seeds and do all the nurturing. They know. They know that this is a partnership, that you journey forward together, and that each person has their own part to play in this journey forward at this transitional moment. Can I have the acorns, please? Oh, we've got... There is a place where every sorrow ends. Come with me. Where every hope and every truth begins. Come with me. What a pleasant journey isn't very far. We can go together. Stay right where you are. Now it's time to start. It's right here in your heart. And now it's time to start. It's right here in your heart. So my invitation to you as we gift Reverend David with these acorns is to commit to him now by repeating back to him the words from his song.
Where every sorrow ends, come with me. Where every hope and every truth begins, come with me. What a pleasant journey, isn't very far. We can go together, stay right where you are. Now it's time to start. It's right here in your heart.
I have to say something after that. Thank you. Very touching. You will find that I can cry at the drop of a hat. So thank you for that. As we move forward on this journey, I so love the symbolism of the acorns, and I love that you all, those of you who walked the grounds and picked them up, and I love the symbol of that, they imagine that is you, that you are endowed with all of the wonder and majesty and beauty and order and harmony and all of those divine qualities that our co-founder Charles Fillmore talked about as 12 powers. And that all of that is the potential, the possibility within each one of us. I like that idea that you are God's garden. And that you have within you this perfect balance. Just like the symbolism of the Garden of Eden, you have within you this perfect balance of the masculine and feminine. You have within you all of these divine ideas of wholeness and imagination and possibility. And so our opportunity is to nurture that. And I guess I just see myself as maybe a supporter, that I'm really here to serve that. I'm really here to serve that in you, each of you, and in me. Man, I can imagine this opportunity is going to be a whole lot of opportunity for growth. Yeah? For me, hopefully for all of us. I want you to know I don't claim to have all the answers. Is that a surprise? I like to live in the question and the possibility and the openness. You know that Reverend Cynthia talked about that idea of tilling the soil and preparing the soil for that growth. And sometimes we have to stir things up a bit, don't we? To stir that soil up a little bit, to plant those seeds and for those seeds to be nurtured and to grow. Sometimes it takes a little fertilizer, doesn't it? Sometimes that fertilizer is kind of smelly, not always pretty. But it takes that for all of us. It gives us the opportunity to grow. And hopefully we can see those opportunities together. We can see the opportunities that arise as our opportunity to claim who we truly are. Each of us has the possibility and the potential of the allness. I love what Charles Fillmore said about your mission is to become all that you can imagine God to be. Why is that? Because you already are that. And our opportunity is to nurture those seeds, to water them, to continue to pull those weeds when those thoughts of doubt and worry and fear come up for us. Because guess what? They will. They do. I was sitting in my meditation cushion this morning just thinking, what are you doing? So I have the opportunity myself to practice those tools as denials and affirmations and the meditation and prayer and all the things that we teach. Those tools. You might think of them as our gardening tools, right? And I think it's important for us to recognize that and realize that. And what we do is so beautiful that we encourage each other. We come together on Sunday mornings. We come together in our classes and our workshops and the things that we do together. And we see that in each other. That's what I want to invite us into. I know you already do that. But can we see beyond any of our ideas of right and wrong, that idea of who we are and who we're not and what we're supposed to be and what we're not supposed to be, to see the truth of us? And it begins with each and every one of us. So today I want to invite you to go home, look in the mirror, and see the face of God when you look in the mirror. Because that's where it begins. Our opportunity is to recognize who we are and our potential and our possibility individually. And when we can do that, we can see it in each other. And so our opportunity as a community is to come together, to nurture that within ourselves and to nurture it within each other. And I know that as you have gifted me with these acorns today, that it's a symbol that you are also willing to help nurture me on my journey. Because it's a journey. I learn something new every day. Thank you, Lord. But I want to also acknowledge what I know has been the powerful work that Reverend Cynthia has done here at Unity Church of the Hills. As I said earlier, I had the opportunity, we've talked virtually several times over the course of the past few months. And yesterday was the first time we had an opportunity to meet in person. And it's just very different. It's different when you get to experience somebody's energy when you're with them in person. And so I got to experience that with you, dear Reverend Cynthia. And the love and the light that just radiates from this woman. And I hope that I can, in some way, step into those shoes. To be that light and love. I don't know. I've watched the videos. I don't know that I can stand like this. What is that? First position, second position? I'm not sure what position that is. I took a little dance classes, but not much. So no, I can't do that. I'm not going to wear stilettos, believe me. Not in public anymore. Yeah. No. But thank you for your welcome. I do appreciate it. I am so humbled and honored to be standing here today. It has been a journey, continues to be a journey, and as someone said, I think it was Anaya said, the surreal has become real. And it is real for me. And so, just again, thank you for honoring me and trusting me. And I pledge to you, I will do my best. I know I will make missteps. I have no doubt about that. But I trust that you will give me grace and understanding and compassion as I will do for you, even though I know you will never make mistakes. So thank you again, and I look forward to our journey together. I look forward to nurturing each other on this path, on this growth. And I see it. I see the potential, the possibility here at Unity Church of the Hills. And I hope I can prove myself worthy to be called the spiritual leader here at this beautiful church.